Please just listen and keep it decorous. That's a word, right? Go ahead.
Sounds like a word to me.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and good body. A lot of my points have been made, and I'm not going to rehash them. But I'm just thinking about this whole thing, and I think we'd all like to appoint ourselves king for the day. I mean, I'd like to be king for the day or for the month or for an emergency, and then another 30 days, and then maybe rename it a rolling emergency and add on another 30 days and another 30 days. And then I could just divvy up $1.2 billion to who I thought deserved that money. And I think that's kind of where we're at. And that'd be nice if we could all do that. Get it to the businesses we thought deserved it, to the schools that needed extra precautions or what have you. But then there's the reality. And the reality is this book, the Constitution. And it guarantees, we're guaranteed a republic form of government. And in that, all power's in the people. And we're supposed to represent those people when we come here and do our job. And our job is defined in this book. And I don't think I need permission to read. So very short clips. From our legislative power, the legislative power of the state shall be vested in the House and Senate. And it's our job to write the law and to give direction and to appropriate money. And so then I went into the executive branch under Article 4. And besides being chief and commander of the military forces of the state, it says the executive branch, the supreme executive power of the state is vested in the governor, who shall see that those laws are faithfully executed. And so a lot of decisions are being made that it's really our responsibility, that I'm not willing to delegate that responsibility to one person. And that's not how our government is set up. And I think a lot of people, and maybe legislators even, forget that we have a responsibility. And we are not in a top-down system. Our system of government works bottom-up. And the people tell us what they think the law should be and where we should go with that. We run those ideas through the body, and we have lots of different ideas, which is good that we debate that. But then once we debate that, we try to come to a consensus that affects the state equally and doesn't give my district more control or your district more control. And then the man on the second floor is supposed to enforce that. And I think there's been a little bit of abuse of power, and this is one way we as a body can make that statement and say, this is our responsibility. Let us do our job. Let us represent the people. Let us make the decision. I've heard so much good testimony over the last few days about where the citizens are, and many of them, I think, believe that their voice is being silenced. And I think the one statement that stuck out, it is not my job to protect the citizens' health. It is my job to protect their rights and their liberties and their freedoms to make those choices. And I believe that this extension of the emergency over and over and over and rewriting of laws and statutes, it's time that we do our job and stop the overreach into our body and let the executive branch do their job and we do our job. And I think that's the government we owe to the citizens, and I think that's the government they're asking for. So thank you for your time.